the mortgage industry, but he's founder of a Christian-based networking group, and he's been a consultant, and I'm just going to let him get started. So this is Joe Stiles.
I am very, very grateful to be here, and Father, your prayer falls right in line with what I want to talk about. Now, first, I want to thank Beth for her invitation. And most speakers want to leave behind something to be remembered by. Now, since Beth was so generous with a speaker honorarium, did she tell you that, Ray? I brought along, speaking of success, autograph to the club by my wife.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
This is going to be very interactive. If I ask a question, what is your responsibility?
Answer.
That's good.
It doesn't have to be a truthful answer, though.
Well, I wouldn't know the difference. Somebody give me some feedback of a really special gift you've received. That's a question, right? It's a statement. Come on, we're burning daylight.
1 week of fishing.
What?
1 week of fishing.
1 week of fishing. That's a good one. What else? Nobody's ever received a really special gift.
Jewelry, always good. Jewelry, yes.
Yeah, we heard that over here. Yeah.
Always.
I bet we know where to go, right? What else?
Children.
Children. Grandchildren. Absolutely. How about the gift of time? The Father's prayer was thankful for the gift of today. We all have the special opportunity to share time, varying degrees. Now, this is the 4th Rotary Club I've told this story, so it is very personal, and my voice in times past has cracked. So if that happens again, say to yourself, yes, this is a personal story. My son's mother and I were divorced when he was a really, really young boy. I was a part-time father, which caused me to miss a lot of the football games and all of those kind of things. But God works in strange and mysterious ways. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
What transpired in those times together that we did have was camping trips, tent camping trips, where we were paired off together, just father and son, weekend get-together type thing. So we hiked and putzed around and roasted weenies and hamburgers over the grill, just typical type camping trip efforts. Little did I realize how meaningful that time together was. Think about the time maybe that you spent with kids, grandkids, that planted a special memory in their brains. That little mustard seed that I've described about the camping trips, and we're talking years ago. One of the, quick side story about one of the trips, we were on a lake north of here, way north of here. And that particular night, there was a swarm of mosquitoes. After our steak on the grill, we had to quickly run to the tent and have our meal inside the tent because the mosquitoes were so bad. But it's just those little tidbits, those little mustard seed moments that are so, so valuable. You can take that into your business. When's the last time you spent a moment with a client that said, I really appreciate your business. How can I help your business? A grandkid. We had a sleepover with our granddaughter, and on one of those trips, we went to the Children's Museum. That was a big deal. Didn't realize it. Our two grandkids now are talking about, Dad, when can we go camping? You think maybe generationally that'll trickle down? The gift of time is so very, very valuable. I urge each and every one to spend a moment. Let me give you a quick test from a business standpoint. What is the most dramatic, awesome marketing tool you can use in your business? That's not what I'm fishing for. This is something you're going to do to memorialize your business, your relationship to someone else. What is that tool?
Thank you, Mr. Fiscal.
Who said that? You bet. A handwritten thank you note. Because nobody does it. Does it have to be a whole letter? 2 or 3 sentences. So even with your kids and grandkids, how about a little note? How about a client note? How about a friend, a church friend, someone that having physical issues? The time you invest comes back in spades, because 4 Christmases ago, my son presented me with a Christmas gift. It was a number 10 envelope, just regular size envelope. No shop, no socks, no skivvies, none of that stuff. I opened the envelope, and it was a flyer from Bastrop State Park. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool. We'll drive up to Bastrop, play around the golf, drink a beer, belts, poke each other in the rib, real important things that guys do. What he had done is rented a cabin. And we spent, this is where the son is now the father and the father is now the child. We spent a weekend together, just the 2 of us. For the following 3 Christmases, come Halloween, early November, being the child, where are we going this year? Where are we going? Oh man, I can't wait. Tell me, is it north, south, east, west? No, I'm not going to tell you. Well, just give me a clue. I'm not going to tell you. Just right out of the reverse road textbook. So here I am, anxiously looking forward to every Christmas. And it doesn't have to be Christmas. It could be a birthday. It could be for no particular reason. It has just absolutely emotionally brought me to my knees. Because the first time was a time that when you least expect it, your reach out and touch someone is so, so valuable. And then when your son tells you, in response to your question of, well, this is a great idea. Where did you get this idea? And he says, Dad, you don't remember all of those camping trips we went on? I mean, this is where my voice cracks. And then I come to realize the value of that mustard seed from years and years ago. Now, to finish off the rest of the story, let me introduce my son, Brad Stiles, and he will finish with his version of this story.
Okay. So my side, and what I'm making sure that's captured there is he wanted me to tell some funny stories. I've got plenty of stories. Maybe that's for later that I can tell on my dad. But the motivation for me, and I'm not trying to impart any wisdom on people that you don't already know, but it's that life kind of catches up with you. As I got married, I had children. The relationship that I had with the father, you just become a little bit separated from, as you get entrenched in your own family, you get a little bit more separated from, my parents. And so that interaction with my dad, where we would spend quality alone time together, it just didn't happen anymore. I mean, over a period of years, as my children, when you got babies in the home, and more babies come, and it's not intentional, it just happens. And so, what I wanted to do is to make a purposeful effort to rekindle that connection with my father without the interferences of, making sure kids don't climb on the front. Whenever we get together, there's always something going on. You're trying to talk to one person and other things are going on, and so that just got in the way. And so what better way to rekindle that connection than to go out, just some tents, a hammock, some chairs, and go camping together. And so
Maybe an adult beverage in there somewhere.
yes, adult beverages are probably in the cooler somewhere. But that was my motivation, and I must say it was wildly successful. That to have 3 days or 2 days that we have together, that was sparked, as my dad said, from some days we had growing up. We're now returning to those days, and now we've got that connection at least once a year that we're looking forward to. So we've got another trip coming up November 9th. So maybe a little bit chilly, but it's always a neat. He gets an envelope every year now, so it makes an easy Christmas gift on my part. Is that what you're looking for, Dad?
Yes. There you have the value of your time. Use it often. And use it wisely, because you never know how that mustard seed is going to grow into a giant red oak. I thank you for letting me be here. Very, very kindly.